guys. Sorry. I wasn't going to tell the story, and I was like, oh, all my friends are here. So do you remember March, Friday the 13th, 2020?
For sure.
I was at work. Actually, the day began on my way to work. I'm a teacher, and I teach deaf kids up in Alhambra. And on my way to work, I was getting all the texts, one from my friend Julie, who's here tonight, some from other friends that said, LA is closing. And I was getting all the texts, Long Beach Unified, closing. LA, closing. So I was waiting for the news that my district would be locking down, which was, I thought, my whole life, I thought, well, I'm a teacher. That's one thing that you can't do online. Guess what? So we get to work and we're waiting. We can't inform anybody that we're locking down until the board meets. Of course, LA and Long Beach met at 8 in the morning. My district met at 1 in the afternoon. What's the rush? So we can't officially say anything. And finally, the principal kind of gives us a wink. I can't tell you anything, but send all the books home. And I was like, well, okay, I'm going with that. So I pull my little kids over, and they're 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, deaf, hard of hearing, multiply disabled. And they're all sitting around me at the calendar like we do every day. And I'm pointing to March, and I would cross off the days. And then I say, well, next week, Monday, school's canceled. And their eyes get wide. And then I go Tuesday, canceled. Wednesday, canceled. I have to go through every day because some of the kids need that to understand. So canceled is an X on your palm. Canceled, canceled, canceled. And it's a calendar full of X's. And my kids, their eyes are widening. And I'm saying, many people are sick, school's canceled, we'll be back, And one of my students who's hard of hearing and can't speak was sitting way in the back, and he turned his voice off. And he signed to me, are you scared? So that none of the other kids would notice. And I looked at him and I nodded. And my kids just looked at me with these wide eyes, and out of my whole class, none of the parents know sign language. So I know that they'll be going home to places where nobody can explain to them what's going on. And I go through and I go cancel, cancel, cancel. At that point, we thought it was going to be until spring break and then we'd be back. So we go through that, the school's closed, we're sent home, and we hear Monday, I guess we'll be hearing from somebody on what to do, right? What do we do? So we hear about this thing called Zoom. We download it, check Wi-Fi, and the schools are trying to contact all the parents, trying to figure out what we're going to do, right? Like the rest of the world. And about Tuesday or Wednesday, some of the families start to show up on Zoom. And I finally get this one student of mine connected, and he's Chinese. His parents speak Cantonese, but they do not speak English. He reads some English and uses sign language. So there's no communication between me and the family at this point, or between him and the family at that point. So I finally connect with him on Zoom. And it's awkward, remember those first few days where you didn't know where to sit, you didn't know whether to be close, and you didn't, you had to have my dress, do I have my things? And we were terrified. And I finally see him on Zoom, and he's also on the spectrum, and I can't understand it. So the camera comes up, and I'm looking at him, and I'm going, are you okay, are you okay? And I'm trying to project this, everything's okay feeling when I'm not feeling it. And the camera comes on, and he's signing really, really fast. And since he's on the spectrum, it's real robotic, just as kids with voices on the spectrum have kind of robotic voices. His signs are very robotic. And they're moving, and he has no facial expression, and I can't understand a word he's signing. And I'm going, he's too close to the camera, and he's like this. And I go, okay, back up, I can't see you. And he goes like this, way in the back of the room. Way in the back of the room. And I go, no, come closer, I can't see you. And I'm like, okay, I can't see you. And I'm frustrated, and I'm going, move, and I'm trying to, my heart's pounding because I'm nervous, and I want him to be okay, and I want me to be okay, and I want everybody to be okay, and I can't get to him. I can't talk to him verbally, I can't contact his parents and see how he's doing. I can't do any of this. So I'm watching him, and he's signing, and he's blurring, and I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't take care of my kids. And then I catch this one moment in the reflection of his glasses. And I see myself in the reflection of his glasses. And it calmed me. And I thought, okay, you're here. He's here. And he knows you're here. And that reflection reminded me that I was making the connection. And at that very moment, that was the best any of us could do. Thank you.